Hi, I'm Alex, and welcome back to another vlog day. All right, so this is looking really promising. So I got that out of here. I had to heat that up. I had to go buy some cheap snap ring pliers to get that out. And yeah, it was just held in there by a snap ring. It just needed to be heated up because it was quite a bit to get out. But there it is. So 1 O-ring, I'm guessing 2 O-ring, and 3 O-rings. So it is just all O-rings. I know someone commented saying that they took one apart before and it was all O-rings. This one's got, this looks all fine. I think I'm not gonna even replace any of that, but I will replace all of these. So this literally just looks like an O-ring. And then I'm guessing there's a few O-rings on the inside. So that is awesome. I think a $200, $300 fix from a certified company is now going to cost me like $20, and if not less for these. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I'm gonna take this nut off on the bottom. There's a bunch of crap on the bottom. Look at it. I peeled that all off from the bottom. So a bunch of crap on there. We're gonna get this cleaned up, and we'll get the cylinder cleaned up and repainted, and we'll end up repainting the whole, the whole loader eventually. But this is a big step, one big step. So I'm glad someone said it was just a bunch of O-rings. So I'm glad I'm tackling this on my own. So this is awesome. So I'm gonna clean this up. We'll get it back together. Well, we'll get it taken apart, get the right O-rings, put it back together, get this thing done, and have a nice strong loader. Because with this seal leaking, the, what do you want to call it? The bucket was very weak. It could barely pick anything up because it would just ooze out and put air in the line. So we'll get a nice sealed up, nice tight unit, and see what we can pick up. So I'm gonna just get this cleaned up. Oh God, no wonder why this is leaking. Wow, this outside, I don't know if you can see it. This out, oh yeah, look, it's a giant rip right there. Okay, I want to pop in right here. So I have learned so much in such a little time with this whole process of rebuilding the cylinder. So right here I'm describing to you that there is a huge gash in the wiper seal. Now that has nothing to do with the cylinder leaking. All that does is keep water and debris off of the chrome piece that goes in and out through here, and that just, it's a wiper seal, so it wipes the chrome going in and out. If you look inside there, there is a seal in there, an O-ring. That is what keeps the fluid from coming out of the whole cylinder. So yeah, that is the part that's leaking. So there's something wrong with the O-ring. It looked okay. I'm guessing the O-ring has just gotten a flat spot on it and allowing fluid to leak by. So yeah, the wiper seal literally has nothing to do with it, but it was in horrible shape. but that doesn't keep it from leaking or not. It's the O-ring inside. Yeah, no wonder why. This is beat up. So that does not surprise me one bit. Oh yeah, this is just, oh yeah. Yeah, that's just total junk. It's just disintegrating. Yeah. I'm gonna bring this to a shop. Disgusting. So there's this one that is just gone. Chunks of it are falling out. And then you got that inner one. That one actually looks pretty good. But yeah, it makes me want to yeah, get the other one out. Since I have this one out, we might as well do both. Ugh, that looks horrible. So yeah, I might go out there. I might do this ×2. So I don't know. It's a matter of time. I mean, if this one looks that bad, like it's just dry, cracked, it's horrible. I think I showed you plenty, but yeah, I'm gonna bring this to the hydraulic place. Hopefully they can get me a, outer wiper seal, an inner seal. This one looks fine, but might as well replace it since we're here. And that looks good. The other one, this is the inner one. This looks fine. It never had issues. So, and then you're starting to get into like complicated things. So that looks fine. I think I'm gonna just leave that as is. Oh, I don't really see a need to replace that. So that looks fine. There's no other seals other than this. So I'm gonna go get the other one off. I'm gonna do this. That was no effort really. So might as well have a nice strong loader. Because who knows, we might put this back together, spend the money, probably 20 bucks or something, I have no idea. Spend the money and then the other one blows later, so yeah. Not good. So I'll update you later. Well, I'm looking at this one and this wiper seal looks as messed up, so I'm so glad that I got this one in here. Because that does not look good. Look at that. Oh, maybe you can't. Look at that. Wow. That is sludge. Look at all that sludge on the bottom. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. That one's still cracked. Didn't leak. Oh, look at that big chunk. Wow, this side didn't leak, but man, that looks as bad. So we'll get them cleaned up. So here we go. we got both out. That is awesome. So I will update you either when I'm at the place or after the place to get seals for these. All right, so I made it back from the hydraulic place. So we kind of took apart, let's see, these we didn't take apart. So this is where your wiper seal is. And then there's an inner and an outer. So this is kind of what it looks like, all complete with the old setup. So you can see the inside and the outside one. So this is what they look like, all taken apart. So it's like this. Actually, I don't see where the little one is, actually. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is at the end of your rod that comes through here, your chrome. This will be at the end of it. And it has, I forget what they called these. These are like plastic retainers or something, scrapers or something. So it has that at the bottom, then it has your O-ring in the middle, and then the other one, which you can see over here. And that's what it looks like on it. So it's a little sandwich. So if you're looking to get, if you have a cylinder that's leaking and if you're gonna do it yourself, it's literally just one snap ring. So definitely recommend taking it apart yourself. And then when you're in there, you're gonna need, this is 1.5 inch O-rings. I think that's outside diameter. But if you go to your hydraulic place that rebuilds these cylinders, I believe he just said that they're 1.5 inch. And then you get the scrapers, 2 of those at 1.5. Then you get another 1.5 for the middle here. And then these are 3/4. So it has one inside and then a wiper. So it goes like this. So if this thing's like this is how it goes. If it's like this, then it goes like this. So I was told that this goes closest to the wiper seal here. So this is everything in there. If you need to rebuild it, that's what it takes to rebuild your cylinder. So if you're rebuilding 2, then, if you're rebuilding both cylinders for the bucket, 2 of these, 4 of these, and 4 of these. So that's what I have over here. So over here, if I can get them out. So these are your wiper seals. So these sit in there like that. So these are your wiper seals. Then here's that plastic piece. And then here is the ring for inside. Trying to keep this organized. Then you have your 2 O-rings. And then you have your 2 plastic things. These ones are different. These are like same thing but different style. That will work. If not, I have these ones that are perfectly fine. So in total, that's what you should have. So this is to rebuild 1 cylinder right there. And then this is another one. So it cost me like $60 for all these. It seems expensive for O-rings and stuff, but you got to realize, like, if they were to rebuild it themselves, you're talking, he quoted me like $100 to $400 per cylinder, because he didn't know what I was working with at the time. So I potentially saved up to $600. So I mean, these are special. Like, he had to order these. These are 3/4 inch wiper seals. So yeah, I definitely saved a lot of money doing this myself. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't even go get it done. This is like easy enough to where anyone could rebuild it. I mean, anyone that's in this hobby. So I would recommend doing this yourself because of how easy it is. This is like extremely easy. So I'm just getting everything organized over here, but this is how it is. This is extremely easy. Honestly, the only tools you need are these and snap ring pliers, and you could, I mean, 3 easy tools and you could get that out. I mean, I needed a little bit of heat, so maybe a map torch or whatever, but it is extremely easy. So I would definitely recommend doing this. Thank you to that commenter that says you can do it yourself. It's a bunch of O-rings. Whoever said that, thank you, because I would not have attempted it myself. So, and I'm so glad I am, because this is as easy as that guy said, that commenter. So thank you to whoever commented, and I'll get this one rebuilt and show you what it looks like. All right, so that's what it looks like rebuilt. I was not sure how I was gonna get this white hard plastic in there, but I did it. I don't know if it was the right way, but got that new wiper seal in, and then I got the inside and out, and then I got this one on there, and yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. So this is what the old one looked like versus the new, and then very old very old, and a new. So yeah, I'll get them swapped over. If you're wondering what the tape is, this just marks. This is the right hand side, and this is the left hand side. So just make sure I notarize that. Just be like, that's that side, and this is this side. So yeah, I'm gonna just do the same thing over there as we did over here. Get it all replaced, and see if I messed up or not. When we put this back together, we'll see if it works or not. Okay, I got both cylinders on, both rebuilt. This side is a little stiffer than that side, so I'm a little worried about that. But it's all connected and good. I'm gonna just add fluid, start it up, and bleed, because the cylinders are completely empty. So we're gonna have to bleed the system. It should take a few seconds. Sweet. It has bucket pressure now, so it can lift up with the bucket now instead of the boom. And I don't think it's been drifting. I don't think it has any stick drift, so that means those are built good. All right, so with that being said, it is fully complete, and look at that, no fluid running, and I drove it for a long time and started operating it as well, and it is working absolutely amazing. I'm not sure the fluid situation. It definitely took an entire quart and a half-ish. There's a little puddle right there, so I don't know if it gurgled or something, so I stopped adding some, but I'll keep adding it as we go, running it through its fluids until it squirts fluid out. It doesn't want any more. That's how I've been gauging it. So yeah, I am getting this 100%. That is the plan. I have some wheel weights that are all spread out now, but I will double weight this thing with the factory wheel weights, so we'll get those off. I believe it has 25 pounds on it, so when we double weight it with the original, it should have, I think those are 33 a piece. So do your math, 66 on each side. So I think it will have, have plenty of weight then. It's an absolute animal as it is now. The bucket, get that in there. But the bucket feels absolutely amazing. Doing that first scoop of dirt, you could really tell right away that it's fixed and works great. So yeah, I was quoted, thank you for the commenter, but I probably already said it, but I was quoted about $200 to $300 per cylinder. I was originally only going to do that cylinder, and so I saved myself money there, but I ended up doing both. It cost me $25 a cylinder to fix. In my book, 50 bucks is worth it. I think it came to be like $25 to $30 a cylinder. So it was roughly in between $50 and $60 to get all the seals and everything. And yeah, seals are it sounds kind of pricey, but you got to realize these are not very common. So I had to pay to get freight in for these unique wiper seals. So, $60 was really nothing when you compare that it could have cost $200 to $300 per cylinder. I'm sure it would have been a little less if you knew the type of cylinder I had. Originally, I just said it was a small bucket cylinder. So he gave me a range of 200 to 300. Probably didn't realize it was this small. So I would say it was anywhere from $150 to $250 per cylinder. So at the end of the day, $200, $400, $500 saved. So yeah, $500 to $450 saved at the end of the day is still worth that in my mind. So the plan is to get this to 100%. We're like right there. I think the 100% is literally just to take I want to learn how to take this whole assembly off of the tractor, paint it, make it look nice, and then slap it back on. While it's off the tractor, I might want to do some tractor maintenance. I think the transaxle has a slight weep. I wouldn't say it's a leak, but I can see fluid running down very slowly, so I think it's weeping a little bit, and then I think it leaks oil through the oil pan. I'm not sure. It's a very common problem. I know Cranky Motorsports went through this and rebuilt the whole engine and everything, but who knows when that was. It was probably 2-3 years ago now, so a lot of the reoccurring problems are coming up. So the plan is just to make this 100%, so when the next guy gets this, he doesn't have to do anything. So I think Cranky Motorsports, James put so much time and money into it at the time, 2-3 years ago, and it was a good tractor then, and then now it's starting to just have its maintenance and falls, so he sold it. And yeah, I'm here to fix all of them and get this thing 100%, because yes, this will probably go up for sale. I'm actually loving it now, and now I don't want to get rid of it now that I'm fixing the issues, right? But yeah, it will go to the next guy. I'm kind of thinning down the herd. Unfortunately, this tractor is perfect for the area that I'm in. Don't get that wrong. I think just the small lot that we have here, this is perfect for it. But this is not really what I wanted out of it. I thought it could do a lot more than expected. But for Sears, it does really well. So I was just expecting it to do more. I really just want to be able to have a loader that can pick up one of these Sears or pick up a tractor. That's the whole point for me. So yeah, I'm gonna let it go. Unfortunately, there's no rush to let it go. I need it all summer. I have summer projects to do with it, so it's not going anywhere anytime soon. But maybe towards the end of the year it might be let go or not. I'm really not sure, but it looks a mess. It needs power wash, so we're gonna power wash probably this weekend. This weekend's looking really good. So, you know, the video will end here, and then a vlog day weekend will come in. As you can see, my little fingerprints, my paw prints all over it from working on the cylinders and everything. So yeah, I'm going to power wash it, make it look nice, paint the loader, take the loader off. I want to learn how to do that. In case you guys get one of these, you get a loader, but you have the tractor, but you buy the loader separately or something, we can take that off and learn how to do that. So I'm not going to rob anything off of this. I think the only thing that I'm going to do, actually might even keep the stack. I'm really not sure. I have a replacement one of those. I might replace it. I just don't know yet, because I don't like the idea of it coming out on the hoses there and making the fluid extra hot on this. So these are already really warm anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it off, and maybe we'll flip this so it goes in between here. So it's not going on any hoses or anything. Again, to make this 100%, there are lines in here that need to be replaced as well. So when this comes off, because I haven't had this for a week now, so I found myself not depending on it as much anymore. So when I do take the loader off to repaint it, and when I take it off to repaint it, I'm gonna make it legit with Sears stickers and stuff. It's got the Sears tag over there, but I'll look online for Sears stickers. Should be a sticker on the side here that says Sears. So yeah, we'll power wash this, get it clean. It looks disgusting. And then we'll repaint it white, make it look good, put it back on, clean the tractor up as well. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, look at all the oil everywhere. So it is leaking oil from somewhere. So yeah, I'm not happy with that. We're gonna have to get a new spring on here. Just how James has it, it just, the pedal sticks, and I don't like that. So even Corbin has noticed that as well, because at one point he was used to Duro, and Duro was very snappy. Like Duro's never stuck, but you would move it like a 1/16 of an inch and it would start taking off right away. So this thing goes down, and then it stays down and sticks, and then slowly eventually comes, which is nice when you have a full load of dirt or something, but it can be scary because you anticipate it to go and it doesn't go. So underneath here, everything looks good. You can see that spring there. Probably not, well, it's out of focus, but everything looks fine under here. I see a little mouse homes that might have to be sprayed out. But other than that, I think that the engine sounds healthy. Sounds a little rattly, but this thing keeps moving. So I really don't know. But it runs great. You know, it leaks a little oil. You do have to check the oil with that leak. We'll take this off and replace it for now until I figure out what I want to do. So yeah, other than that though, this thing will be put up for sale. So if you are in the New England area and you really want this thing, it will be available in the next year or two. So but you know, I'm just I'm just foreshadowing now, because I don't know totally. Obviously you can't blame me for not selling it. It's really nice. But I'm not sure. You know, life happens, and I'm sure James didn't want to sell it, but when life happens, he needed to. So same thing over here might happen the same way. So I would obviously love to keep this thing forever, but sometimes, you know, sometimes things change in life. So yeah, I will, again, I will only replace this if I know I'm getting another roper to replace it. That's the thing. So yeah, I'll try to hang on this as long as I can until I can get another roper in my life. So, but yeah, anyway, you know, if life is perfect for you, then you might not know, but life is life. So, but we'll get this thing to look as perfect as possible because it deserves it. I mean, it's a cool tractor. So yeah, I'll try to touch up paint as here and there. The bucket though, if I find another bucket, I want to replace it. I can see why James put this one on. If you go to his channel, he had a black one on there that was perfect. This one's like wonky. I mean, you can even tell. It looks like it's all shifted that way. Yeah, it's a pretty wonky bucket. If I can find another original bucket, I will put it on this. If not, I'll just paint this black because I do want this to go black inside and out. Maybe put a new blade cutting edge on it because it is messed up, but I can see why he swapped it out because it is pretty messed up. So if I can find another bucket, we'll do that. Again, I know I'm kind of reiterating, but I mean, oh my God, yeah. Some of these lines need to be replaced. So definitely, they're shorties too. They only go from here to there. So definitely these two. I think I can say the same thing on this side. Definitely these two. And I think that's it. Those look relatively new. And then the ones over there look new too. So I think two more, and then paint, and this thing looks good. So I'll stop talking, kind of talk your ear off for 12 minutes. I'm not sure if all this will go in there, but definitely, hopefully most of it. So yeah, this is fixing the loader part 3. And I don't know if I showed this, but this was popping off a lot, and someone fixed that over there. If I can't recover the footage, I made a video on this. I'm not sure if I can find it, but someone drilled that and put a cotter in there. So I did the same thing on this side. So, and that keeps that from coming off. So that was a big nuisance that came off. If I found the video, then this is kind of reiterating that. But if not, that's what I did. That was a big fix when I was moving that snowbank, that big pile over there. This came off that whole video. And then after I did all that for that video, I fixed it. So I should have done that first. I didn't realize it was going to be that quick of a fix. At the same time, I want to cut this off and move it up here. Literally just move it a bracket length up, because whoever replaced this valve's different, and that's a knee killer. Every time you get in and out, you're busting your knee there. So yeah, I might cut this off, re-weld it up here and out of the way if it's physically possible. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. A lot of people flip these upside down. So with all these valves or spool valves down here, most people will flip it upside down and have it the other way. It makes more sense when you see it, but it doesn't look like it would make sense. So, and this gets stuck in the down position. I don't know if you saw that. It got stuck in the down position. Yeah, like that. And that's scary, because it'll just keep going up and up and up when you don't want it to. So that's scary. It's supposed to go like that. That's float. So when it gets stuck down like that, oh, see, it's doing it a lot now. That's scary. It shouldn't do that. And then this one doesn't have it. A lot of people will replace this one with this valve. That's just up and up. Well, up and down, but it's just like no lock. Whereas this one has the float. So a lot of people will replace it so you don't have that, which is not a big deal in my opinion. I probably would do that too. But yeah, I'm not a fan of these controls. There's a tractor that I saw that has the better controls in my opinion. They're like aluminum. So all the way, they're nice. I might want to upgrade to those. I'm not sure. If I really were keeping this, like if this was it for me, I'm like not happy with this, I don't want to upgrade it, but that's not me, right? So I would replace this with a 4-way. I believe these are 2-ways, up, down, and replace it with one 4-way, which means you would have like these bucket controls would be left and right. So like bucket curl and uncurl would be curl and uncurl, and then it would be boom up, boom down. So it was just on one joystick. So I would replace this with that one, like you find on a Kubota or literally any other big tractor, John Deere. So it would be like boom up, boom down, bucket curl, bucket uncurl. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas this is just 1, 2, 1, 2 on 2 separate controls. So I definitely would do that, because that would be more. It would be better, but not for this tractor. This tractor can't handle doing 2 functions at once. If you have it spooled up and you're doing it lightly, you can kind of, but whereas like the 4-way would allow you to do like, go diagonal, and that would allow you to go like boom up and curl. Whereas this, you'd have to kind of like double fat finger it, which you can, but again, the pump isn't big enough to run dual controls, so it wouldn't really be beneficial in this case. But if I didn't add that clip, that's something I did, and then obviously everything that I recorded on rebuilding these. So if you have any questions, just comment down below, like where do you get the seals, what are the seals measurements and everything. I'll get them for you. If I didn't provide them good enough, I will comment down below and add it for you. But yeah, it's pretty much just a 3/4 inch O-ring with the plastic seal, and then a 3/4 inch wiper, and then here is the 2 plastic 1.5s with a 1.5 O-ring, and then same with this one, needs a 1.5 O-ring on it too. So yeah, really simple. Clearly I did it right, because looks like this fitting's leaking a little bit. I'm gonna have to tighten that up more. But yeah, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm not the brightest bulb in the chandelier, and I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I sure do make it look confident doing it, hopefully. Because if you mess up, guess what? Just go bring it to someone that knows what they're doing. As long as, if you can attempt it at $50 and it works, then you just saved yourself money. But if you did it, if you attempted it for $50 and it didn't work, then you'll go bring it and spend the money, and you learned your lesson, right? I mean, I was gonna spend the money anyway. Why not try it first, right? So, don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. So, you never know, it could save you money. And whoever commented, I'm gonna say it for the 4th time. Whoever commented saying it's just O-rings, thank you so much, because I never would have attempted it if I knew that. So I'm so glad that you commented. Your comment, I'll try to find it, screenshot it, and put it on the screen, because that comment, literally, huge shout out to him, literally made me attempt this, and honestly saved me a lot of money, because I guarantee you I would have spent the $150 to $200 on that, and then that one would have broken down and broke too, because that wiper seal was as bad. So I'm glad I did both of them. The guy kind of convinced me at the same time. He's like, I was just gonna do the wiper seal and stuff like that, and he's like, whoa, you're there, might as well do everything. So I'm glad I did everything. I feel good at night knowing that everything's replaced. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you, again, need more information, literally, comment down below, and I'll get to you if you need more information, and I'll try to provide as much as I can in the description below. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys in the next vlog day.